Today I'm showing off the PHARLOOM'S Glory mod inside of Silksong, which returns the coral's beauty to the world. This is my first time making a video like this, so I apologize if there's too much yapping, but I hope you enjoy the video either way. So you'll notice here on the map, we now have the coral steps and red coral gorge changed on the map, with their color also being changed. The blast steps is completely gone now, which is really cool, and you'll actually start to notice the world to change into the coral area whenever you get over here, trying to enter the blast steps like normal. We actually have water flowing here, and here we'll get our very first look at just how beautiful this mod is and how beautiful the world of PHARLOOM was. In the background here, you have a bunch of the kai swimming around, and I think you also can see some of the spine kai swimming around there, which is really nice. It also has some flow of water, though I don't know how this would have ever actually worked. Would this area have been entirely engulfed in water, or could these things just fly and act like fish when not in water? I don't know. Certainly would have been interesting to explore. I mean, we can kind of see it in the trailers how they would have acted, so maybe they can just fly around, and whenever we fight them inside of the coral gorge, we aren't underwater. But this mod doesn't change any of the enemies, it just changes the way the areas look. So the enemies still remain the same from what they were inside the blasted steps, and when in Act 3 you still have those abyss enemies as well. Nothing changes there. But one thing I do like that this mod does is that you can see here, not that enemy, but here you can see there are some enemies right here. Anyways, you can see a judge back there being overtaken by the gorge and the little flowers, which I think is really nice. Not much has really changed for this boss room other than having a little blue tent over it. And then out here where you would normally meet the Pinterest, you can also see it has been changed. Has a lot more water flowing and more fish spawning in there, which is pretty nice. This area, as you can see, still has the annoying ass enemies that eat you, the worms. However, as we'll check in a little bit, okay, never mind, water just... So the wind is completely gone. I just realized that the wind is completely gone, but the Pinterest's room I have not checked this out. This is my first time seeing this. Has been completely changed. Has a blue tent. You can see outside the windows there with a bunch of the fish. That is really nice that they changed that. And it has some overgrown corals, which is really cool. And now here we have the bench where Sherma is in Act 2 and where the Bellway station is. You can see some fish back there and more coral overgrowing as well. And then down here you have more of a waterfall, some more fish, and just some more coral. Here where you can gamble, same as the others, just coral taking over. And it just looks beautiful. Everything in this mod looks beautiful. I wish this was real. I'm sorry, Garmin. I forgot you were here. I'll leave you alone. Everything here looks beautiful, and I really wish Team Cherry would have just kept this the same. I understand why they did. It didn't fit the theme of the game, I guess. And now here we are to the actual blasted steps, the horrible run back that people hate, which honestly is not a really bad run back. But here it is, where you can really see the beauty of this mod shine with everything being opened up. It looks beautiful. Now, I will say, honestly, I could see why they would have removed this and not had this actually be the coral steps, considering just how bright it is. Like, it clashes a lot with what Silksong is. This area would have fit inside of Hollow Knight, where Hollow Knight has more of a blue tent. I don't really know if people understand what I'm talking about there. I hope people understand what I'm going on about. Now we're going to head up to the red coral area, which has a different look. I mean, of course, it still has the blue background, fish swimming around. Something that is different, though, is more water flowing, and it looks a lot more alive. The corals look beautiful, and we have flowing water here. You can jump into the flowing water and swim around, but be careful of spikes. I'm an idiot. I forgot I had the Minderbug mod on. So here the backgrounds actually look different. You get more of the red coral as you swim around in the water. Team Cherry, look. I know it didn't fit, but why? It looks so good. There is a spot, I believe it is over here, that you can kind of just swim in water, which is really nice. Let me just dance on them real quick. Yes, it is right here. Nice little thing of water for Hornet to swim around in, which is just nice. Always nice for her to do. But now entering the area for Khan's domain, you can see more water, of course, which is nice, and it's just looking more alive. Now, Khan is defeated, so I can't really enter, but I don't believe Khan was changed whatsoever. I mean, this area is already beautiful. Now, there is one more area I would like to check really quickly and see just how that looks and how much more beautiful that area would look. And here we are. Unfortunately, not much has changed. It's still dead because that's just the citadel over there. So, yeah, I mean, just ignore this area. Go look at the pretty go look at the pretty areas over here where everything is actually changed and looks absolutely beautiful. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. This is my first time doing a mod showcase video or a video like this, so please give me some feedback on it. If you would like to see more like this, leave a like, subscribe, and have yourself a great day. Go download the mod. It will be in the description. Bye-bye.